Hi everybody, this is Dino from Prehistoric Facts. Since now I'm back from the field trip, a long day, but even though get this episode underway, it's an answer questions episode, so I only got one question, but hey, what can you do? Alright, this comes from Tanner, and he actually asks, what is the biggest snake? I heard of a dino one that was over 100 plus feet long. Well, the largest snake that was fossilized snake that is in the fossil record is called Titanoboa, and Titanoboa is actually 42 feet long, and basically it's a constrictor. And so since it's a constrictor, it actually constricts its prey, basically suffocating its prey in order to actually kill it. And basically, I don't think it would actually get to 100 feet. You see, in order for a snake to get that large, you would actually need first of all, it would need a warmer climate, and also it would actually need to be in an environment where basically it would actually have to be an open space a little bit more, and probably bigger oxygen content in the atmosphere though too. You see, the atmosphere content here right now is not really that high. Even though it's like 25%, it's actually, I could be wrong about the atmosphere content right now, but basically the atmosphere content isn't as really high as it was probably like back, like say 60 million years ago. You see that it was around 60 to 50 million years. That was when Titanoboa actually lived. It lived in the Paleogene, and so it was just right after the dinosaurs went extinct, and that was when reptiles kind of started taking over a little bit more. You have a little bit more diverse reptile ecosystem at that time, and so Titanoboa would have probably actually been eating large animals, considering that it's a large constrictor. Probably hunted crocodiles, and the crocodiles during that time were pretty big. They would probably get to say maybe 20 to 25 feet, and so they were pretty big. And so Titanoboa would actually be eating crocodiles a little bit more. Mammals didn't really get large until the late Eocene, and so that's actually how it actually would kind of go. But even though Titanoboa didn't last very long, it actually didn't even get into the Eocene that much. It was just basically a Paleogene type of snake. And so, but even though the largest venomous snake fossil has been found in Greece. I can't remember the name of that snake, but even though from what I know, it was the largest venomous snake that was actually found on the fossil record. And if I remember correctly, it was actually like 15 feet long, or 15 plus feet long. So that's a pretty big venomous snake. And venomous snakes don't usually get really large unless if you're a king cobra, because the king cobras are the longest venomous snakes in the world. But Titanoboa is mainly constrictor, so basically it had rows of teeth. It could actually open its jaws really wide, and called craniokinesis. That's basically separating its jaw from its skull, and that's what a lot of snakes actually do. And so Titanoboa basically would be the largest snake right now in terms of the fossil record. And so that's basically, I think, how snakes would have really gotten. Because in order for a snake to actually be over 100 feet long, my question is like, where is it going to hide? Because you see, it would be really wide, and also, how are animals really? And I would think animals would actually really kind of actually recognize it's a snake. But even though I would think a snake that large would actually kind of almost become a lizard, because I would think a large lizard would actually possibly kind of nearly get to that size, but even though it would have to be a really large lizard. Because you see, that would be like taking like a Komodo dragon and actually giving it like 5 times the dose of steroids. So that would actually and so it would be a really large reptile. And now it's basically this. Titanoboa is mainly the largest snake that it's actually been found. So basically that's all I'm going to give. And it's only 42 feet long in terms of an adult. But even though we still don't know if that was really the actual length, because the only fossils that have been found of Titanoboa are vertebrae. Just basically pieces of vertebrae. And snake fossils are very, very rare, because usually snakes don't usually get fossilized that much, just because either the bones are really disarticulated when they're actually being fossilized, when they're being washed away, or otherwise basically they just basically die in a spot where basically they're not even going to get fossilized. So it's really actually it takes extreme luck to find snake fossils. Alright, that's it for now. Now next week will actually be a special episode, so you can actually tell me what kind of dinosaur or prehistoric mammal or prehistoric sea monster, basically marine reptiles of like the Mesozoic. You can talk to me about, you can say like a shark, a prehistoric shark, or otherwise maybe like one of the prehistoric whales of the Cenozoic, or basically vertebrates is what I'm looking for. And so tell me what kind of vertebrate that you want me to talk about. Basically dinosaurs, prehistoric mammals, and prehistoric sea monsters. That's what I like to see here. So I'll post the links up tomorrow, so that way you can actually check them out and see what kind of dinosaurs or any other prehistoric life form that you want me to talk about for the special episode. But also you can still send me questions anytime. Email is open 24/7. Facebook is open 24/7. So basically, if you got a question about dinosaurs or any other prehistoric life, feel free to email me at dinocris71@gmail.com. Or otherwise you can actually go on the Facebook page, Prehistoric Facts of Dino Chris. Like the page, and you can actually post the questions in the comments section on any Facebook post. But remember, keep your questions short and to the point. And you can also follow me on Twitter at CSGRALL. That's my Twitter page or Twitter name basically. And you can actually follow me there, and I post pretty cool stuff there. And also you can take care of people around you. And also for younger people out there, make sure to listen to your parents, your teachers, and your guardians. Those are the best motivation you can have for a good education. It's very important to have a good education, because with a good education, get a good job in the future. All right, that's it for now, and I'll see you guys next week.